Hola, ¿cómo está? Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Nicole. So, I'm coming at you from my bed. I just got done going to town to grab the boys some pizza. And hey Byron, we just had a big old pizza mukbang. And now we're going to snuggle up, hey Sam, and watch Christmas movies together. Hey classy bitch. And relax together. But I only had one piece of pizza, you guys. So that's good. And that's really good for me because normally I would have like 4 pieces. No lie. So, hey Jason. So here's the deal, you guys. I made a video earlier. I don't know if any of you guys watched it, about Sagittarius Shodi. And the reason I made it is because I just got done watching her latest video. And it broke my heart hearing her story about these guys who basically just took advantage of her while she was drunk and raped her. And that pisses me off so bad when I hear girls telling stories about, or sharing their experience with getting taken advantage of, because it's like, only pieces of shit do that. Like, real men will not do that to you. Good dudes will not even touch you while you're drunk. They will protect you and make sure that you're safe, and they won't take advantage of you. Yeah, and she said she did a video about how this guy, basically what they did was they got pictures of her while she was passed out, posted them all over Instagram, and then all of a sudden she realized that she was getting like all these follower requests, right? And so she thought, like, surely the girls will, like, girl to girl will say, hey, this is what's going on, but nobody would tell her what was going on. And she ended up figuring out that this guy was posting these new pictures of her online. And then he said that they were making fun of her for being a little overweight. And anyway, she's a freaking rad chick. She's really kind of out there like I am, really outgoing. And she likes to have hoe escapades. She calls herself Sagittarius Shouty. Her channel, it says Poppin' Hoe on the on the like avatar thing, and she talks about getting dick down and like going to dick appointments. That's her like story times. But I mean, she just says like what we've all probably done, you know what I mean, or a lot of us. And that's why it's like, it doesn't matter if she was the biggest hoe this side of the Mississippi. It doesn't matter. That doesn't give anybody like free pass to take advantage of you or rape you or take pictures of you while you're passed out. Like, but what I kind of was, hey Keith, what I was kind of like relaying back to was, sure that she doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that, right? But this is the thing. We have to hold ourselves up to a higher standard and know that we are worth more. And so she's got to go. What I told her, I messaged her on Instagram and I was like, listen, I understand where you're coming from. I've totally been there. But hey, Michelle, you have to like not be taking part in those kind of activities anymore, stop getting drunk around these dudes. And if you are going to go party with guys, you need to take another female with you. Women need to travel in pairs. You don't ever go out to go alone, you know what I mean, with some dudes. But that's the thing, like when you're partaking in these risky behaviors, like Michelle's saying, high risk behaviors, there's things that can happen when we're out there, listen, you guys, I have been raped while I was in my addiction. I was at this guy's house, and it's actually my boyfriend's house that I was dating at the time. But my boyfriend wasn't home. Hey, Frank. And I had gotten home early from work, right? I came home, I was working at Olive Garden at the time, and I had on like my Olive Garden waiting tables outfit, which is a white button down the front men's dress shirt with a tie, black slacks, and an apron, right? Well, I got there and my boyfriend wasn't there, so I was like, his roommate was, and I was like, hey man, what's up, yada yada yada, and we just were sitting down chilling. Yeah, I took off my makeup and we were just watching TV. Well, at this time is when I was still using, right? And so he gave me some Xanaxes, and so I popped some Xanaxes and we were just chilling, and then he went like in his room or something, and then the next thing I know, you guys, the whole house went black. And I was like, the lights went out, So I went over to the wall to try and flip the light up, and the power was out. So I was like screaming his name, hey, so-and-so, so-and-so, And that's when he was like, he was chasing me, trying to pull me down, like trying to get me to have sex with him. And so I took off running, right? Because he came around the corner and grabbed me by my arm, and so I yanked away, and I took off running through the house. Black, you guys, black. He had went downstairs and he had shut the breaker off, flipped the breaker, so the whole house was black, and he was black. So no offense to anybody that is African American, this is just happened to be an African American guy. And so he was chasing me around the house, and I remember he caught me and he grabbed me by my ankle, you guys, and he pulled me across the carpet so hard I had rug burn all down my side of my arms and on my knees. And he told me, he was like, if you don't give it to me, I'm going to take it from you. And if I have to take it from you, it's not going to be nice. And I just was crying, and I begged him to please, wear protection, and it was really scary, and it was just not a good experience, you know what I'm saying? But even though I was out there getting high and doing risky behaviors, I still didn't deserve for that to happen to me. And it wasn't my fault that happened to me. And I think what happens when we are, people think, oh, well, if you weren't doing hoe shit, nothing would have happened to you. But that's the thing, you guys, like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you are like, it doesn't matter if you are shaking your booty naked on a stage. It doesn't matter. Nobody should take advantage of you or try to rape you or do anything to you without your consent. And so that's when I got sober, I started to realize that, like, I have to respect myself more, and when I was using and drinking, it was because I had a lack of respect for myself. And so I didn't respect myself, so no one else respected me. I didn't love myself, so no one else loved me. I didn't want to be myself, so nobody else wanted to be around me. That's why I used all the time to not be okay, to be not here, not conscious. Yeah, Byron, it sucked, but I have best friends that are, black guys, and it wasn't that he was a black guy, I was just the story, but it can happen to anybody, any color guy. And I've been in experiences with white guys where, like, I would be drinking and they would be like, you're not drinking, and you're just milking that beer. You're just milking that bottle, like trying to encourage me to get drunker and get drunker and get drunker. And that's why I think it's really important for us to realize that we have to, take better care of ourselves, and, you got to have respect for yourself. And so it's almost like if you respect yourself and you're carrying yourself with dignity and grace, then people are not going to disrespect you. And if they do, you know what? You just don't even have to be around them. What's wrong?
I tripped.
Hmm?
I tripped over something.
So I just watched her video. It made me so sad to see her in that situation, and you could tell that she was really upset, and she looked like she wanted to cry, and she has like 40,000 subscribers. So for her to get on and like share that story is like a big deal, you know? But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys that I think I'm going to take the night off tonight. And I want to show you Paco. Look at my little pocket knocker. Paco, say hi to everybody. That's right, Keith. And you know what? That's what I learned through those different experiences that I have been through was that, you know what? I have to protect myself. Like I'm responsible for me, you know, and that's how it is for y'all. Like nobody else is going to look out for you like you look out for you. Nobody's going to look out. It's like I've been in so many different like compromising situations because of my drug addiction that I could sit here and tell you guys stories for days. But I'm just telling you right now, like, if you're going to be going out and taking part in risky behaviors, you got to keep people with you that care enough about you to make sure you're okay if you pass out, or if you're homegirl and you are out at a party and, you know, you go in the room with some guy, like, and you don't come out in a certain amount of time, she goes in and checks on you. Like, you got to have a buddy system. Buddy system, super important. You know, if I was still, me too, Captain. If I was still partying, I would make like a video about like rules of partying, or like the law of the land, how to handle yourself when you're out, you know, and about, because it's just certain things that you just don't do and that you got to be careful about. But I'm not partying anymore, so I'm lame now. I'm a lame old lady.
You stinky.
Nate has been jumping rope all day today, you guys. All day. Hi, Nate. He finally got it to where he can jump over the rope, and he's like, yes, yes, yes. JK, no, that's a good thing to do. You have to have some kind of a form of, like, to protect yourself, protection. Whether it's like, I've seen girls that have these things that, like, it's almost like, not brass knuckles, but it's like a ring that you wear, and then something comes out of it. And so if somebody, like, tries to, you go like that and be, like, sharp and cut them. But I wanted to come on and tell you guys that I hope y'all have a good Saturday night, and I'm proud of each and every one of you for staying sober and just taking care of yourself. And I want to encourage you guys to, you know, take the night off and just relax with your family and be grateful for having a place to relax in and somewhere to lay down and be comfortable, you know? Me and my girls always did buddy systems because sometimes the boys you think you know might not be as much as you think. Right on. You got to be careful about nowadays. There's too much chaos going on in this world. For sure. For sure. All right. So tomorrow is Sunday. And so I'll be on in the morning like we did today. We'll do a live stream tomorrow morning. I'll do my makeup and get ready for the day. But I wanted to come over here and holler at y'all and let you know that I'm proud of you guys, and just be careful, protect yourself, and make the right choices tonight. Just be grateful for what you have tonight. Like, if you're having a bad day, for real, if you're having a bad day, just sit down and just think of some things that you have to be grateful for. Because when I'm struggling and I feel, you know, like shitty, I'll just think about things that, like, how blessed I am to be alive. Because when I was in my addiction, y'all, I shouldn't even be here, and neither should you guys, you know? We all have probably, like, totally ran out of our 9 lives. So, value, you know,
if you want some, take a sip.
Have fun with your family and the people that you love tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right.
Football Mexicano!